fellas, and I know, and I will admit to, taking off the better part of the last year, pretty much from the minute that Modern Warfare 3 dropped, right like that January, I kind of just stopped posting videos. Like, I did live stream for a good bit there, and by that I mean like a month, during Modern Warfare 3, where I just kind of live streamed every day, and I kind of stopped posting regular videos. But for the better part of the last year, I've been completely gone. So, you know, right before Modern Warfare 3 hit, I was getting close to 1,000 a video. It was my, you know, good or bad idea series where I was taking things that they had added to Modern Warfare 3 or kept from Modern Warfare 2 or whatever, and giving you my opinion as whether or not I thought that was a good or a bad idea to put into the game. And that was getting like 1,000 a video, and then, you know, Modern Warfare 3 dropped and I got lower views, and then I took a lot of time off, and now I just, you know, I got like 50 on the video from 2 days ago now, and I got like 100 on the other one from that day, and I got like 50 on the other one, and it's kind of depressing to see those low numbers, because, you know, I know that in the past I've been capable of hitting 1,000, so I actively look to do that because I know that at least that many people for a period of time liked me. There's got to be other people out there who would like me. But, you know, I kind of, the 350 to like 800 range, anywhere in there, I'm satisfied. And it's not that I want a ton of views because I get paid or whatever, because, first of all, if it was all about money, I would have filled out the tax form and actually got paid, but I didn't get paid for 2 months because I didn't fill out the tax form. So, you know, money isn't a big deal. It's just, I talk, and I want a lot of people to watch it, because the more people who watch it, the more people who will comment, and comments are my favorite thing. Like, they just make me jump for joy. So, I want comments. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I feel like, okay, during Modern Warfare 3 you didn't really have an excuse. But the last couple months, you have had a reason why you've been gone, and you're not just slacking. And you really do want to get back into this, and you want to get back to banging out videos and try to build some fan base back, you know, whatever I can get. By the way, this is from an ICN tournament. Probably should have said that at the beginning, but nonetheless, I didn't. So, I wanted to let you know how things are going. So I was, as you know, the link to the video is below. I keep linking it in all the descriptions in case you were wondering where I've been, but I'm just going to kind of update you. I had an infection in my spinal cord area that was basically crushing it, and I had an MRI on Wednesday. That's my 6th or 7th MRI in the last month, and so I went to see the surgeon today. This is Thursday night I'm recording this, so yesterday, and he said that from the MRI things look good. It looks like the infection has pretty much cleared. There's a couple spots where there's something there, but it could be scar tissue, so it probably isn't a big deal because I had surgery, so there's going to be some of that. He wants me to come back in 6 months because there's a bone that is, like, in the first couple MRIs when I had the infection, it was like, my neck was like bent forward, and now it appears to be like arcing the other way. And he said, you know, I don't know if it was bent forward because you were in pain, and that's just what it was doing to try and relieve the pain. If that's how your neck is, I don't know which one's the right one, so I want you to come back in 6 months so we can see, you know, if it's gone more to either direction or if it's kind of stayed still. So, you know, I'm a little concerned because he was saying, like, do you have any neck pain or back pain? And I was like, yeah, and he's like, well, it could be related, and I don't know what we could do. You know, it can cause problems, like, later on if it kind of keeps bending. So, I wasn't too thrilled about that, and he said that, like, I can't really feel anything from the top of my head to my toes. Like, I can feel, I know the object is there, but the texture of the object, I have no idea, and I don't always know how well I'm gripping an object. Like, I kind of just really squeeze hard just to make sure I hold on to it, and then ends up hurting my hand because I'm just, like, squeezing extra hard. So it kind of sucks. And he told me, basically, you know, when it comes to the feeling coming back, you were in a 12-hour window where you could have been dead. Like, you were, if we waited 12 more hours to do the surgery, you were dead. And anywhere in that 12 hours leading up to the surgery, if we didn't, you know, you could have died any time in there. So there was, like, that one day that we actually ended up doing the surgery, you could have been dead any time during that day, and if we had waited any longer, you would have been. So, if the nerves don't come back, it wouldn't exactly surprise him, since, you were halfway to saying nighty-night. So, I was like, thanks, I guess. I don't know how that was supposed to make me feel better. It didn't really make me feel better. It made me feel much worse. So, there's that, and my other thing is, like, the scar on my neck, it's kind of just like a pink line. And there's like a little, like, you can see on each side, like, the stitches, but it's kind of just like a pink line. The one on my back's like this big purple, like, stripe. Like, it looks like, the stripes in the middle, like the road. It looks like a big one of those, but it's in purple. And I hate it. Like, it just looks ridiculous. And he's like, yeah, it might be that way. I was like, I've never seen anyone with a gigantic stripe on their back. Like, Nogueira, he's in the UFC. He had, like, surgery, it's like, there's a line across his back, but it's not a big purple stripe, it's, like, kind of just a bit darker than his skin, but it's, like, tan, it doesn't look like fucking, you have, jelly on your back. Mine currently looks like jelly, so, not too thrilled about the jelly back thing. It's a little weird looking, but hopefully he can get rid of the jelly, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. And, yeah. Well, that was odd. I actually ran out of space on my hard drive in the middle of that recording, so hopefully it's still recording, as I try to wrap this video up. But, I was just, I was saying that I have a lot of work from school that I have to make up, because I was out a month, basically. I was basically out the entire second, quarter, so I basically missed everything. And so I kind of have a lot of work to make up from that, and, between just the idea of not getting feeling back isn't really a fun one. The idea of the fact that my back's gonna hurt like the rest of my life like this is not really making me feel very good. I've been trying to tell my family, what, if you've been watching my videos, you know what I'm talking about. And, like, I went today to tell my aunt, and words got stuck in my throat, and I kind of came home kicking myself for it, so I'm trying, but it's not all easy. And so I really do want to do videos. If I can at least start hitting every other day, until I really get back into the swing of things, that'd be cool. But hopefully every day, maybe twice a day, because I love talking. I never want to get the gameplay. Like, I never want to sit down and, like, play pubs if I'm not on a team or something. And last thing I'm going to say is below is a link to Irish's YouTube channel. He just started a channel, so go there, subscribe to that, and hopefully I'm going to UGC in Niagara with him in May. I'm good to go. It's now whether or not me and him are going to team together that I kind of have to figure out, but I think that's the plan, and hopefully it is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you.